Salutations, I'm Rob Chapman the Elf.
I'm the captain, Santa Captain.
And thank Santa, we've got Paul here from Line 6.
All our Christmases come at once. We've got best demonstrator in the UK down from Line 6. The best demonstrator called Paul Hindmarsh.
Hey.
And what are you here to show us today?
A new guitar.
Cool.
Based on the same kind of thing we had last time, I saw you.
Yeah.
But we have two new models.
Yep.
So we have the JTV 59P with P90s. And then we have the JTV 69, which you don't have here today, with 3 single coils.
Yes.
And a range in a bunch of new colours as well. So,
And if you're thinking, I've never seen this JTV Jiggery Pokery Sorcery before, go and look on Rob's channel and search for something called the Dream Rig, the Line 6 Dream Rig, where we go through all the original JTV guitars in some depth. But so how is this which one's it based on and how's it been evolved?
Well, it's based on the JTV the 59. Obviously, we had the previous guitar was the JTV normal 59.
Yeah.
This literally just has the P90 pickups in it. So it's got that kind of there's a bit more character to the sound, a bit more depth to the sound. I personally prefer the sound of P90s. I think the sound got a nice bit of bite to them and a nice bit of sort of bit of tone there.
A new colour?
Yeah, brand new colour. Yeah,
Sparkly blue
in black, and it's also available in the gold. And I quite like the gold as well.
Yes.
I think it looks kind of.
It's classic, the sort of arch top. It's very kind of 50s,
bit
very
of Les
cool.
Paul thing, and something a little bit extra, I think, in that as well. I think that's a nice looking guitar.
The whole concept just of JTV in like a 2-second clip here. JTV is a normal guitar designed in collaboration with luthier called James Tyler, but it has Line 6 wizardry in it, doesn't it?
Certainly does,
So
yeah.
What does it do?
So it's a normal guitar. It plays fantastically, sounds great. You just leave the guitar on its normal thing, runs off a normal jack socket. We press this switch down, it lights up, switches these pickups off, and then we start doing everything through the piezo bridge. And at this point, we have 28 different models of guitars. So, and then we have the original guitar as well. So 29 in total, 28 sort of digital ones. It takes a battery. At the moment, I'm powering it up with the digital cable. You get 12 hours battery life from that. And what that'll give us a whole 28 classic guitars and 10 different tunings in there on the actual guitar itself.
And the cool thing is if the battery runs out, it's just a great guitar.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, you don't need battery to run the regular pickups. So we just love your playing so much, Paul. We just want you to play us.
No pressure.
You know, Rob and I'll just enjoy the demo. In fact, I might even go to sleep for a second.
Okay.
Just go for it.
Let's see what we'll have a listen to the guitar, the normal guitar pickups first, the magnetic pickups.
What are we running through, by the way?
We're running through Pod HD 500
Yep.
with a little bit of delay reverb. Running through a Fender twin model with a bit of Ibanez Tube Screamer sort of thrown in the front end of that. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say all those words, but I'm...
and we're going into one of Rob and my favourite little combos, the Line 6 DT25.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we're running the amp in Class A, so we're kind of mixing and matching the Fender sound with
we like a bit of Class A.
Class A power stage there, yeah?
Can't be a bit of Class A action.
Okay, so normal pickups.
So that's the normal guitar.
That's magnetic pickups on the bridge, yeah.
I taught Paul everything he knows. So if you'd like Skype lessons from me, here's my number.
And if you want Skype lessons from me, here's my number.
Yeah, actually, genuinely, if you genuinely do want Skype, because when Paul's not doing the Line 6 thing, he does a lot of teaching. So if you do, we'll put his details in the comments section.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is it ice cream or coffee?
It's an ice cream van, but we've never had one here before.
Why would there be an ice cream van here in the middle of winter?
He probably heard there were elves. Is it here?
So are those pickups very humming? Do they hum? Have a lot of buzz to them?
It depends on the light. We have a lot of light in here, so getting a little bit of hum there. However, I can then, if I switch the digital side in,
You got the link.
Absolutely, you set them up and
I set them up and he knocked them down.
So as soon as I switch to the actual computer, the modelling side of the guitar on, we can see it goes completely silent, even on the Strat setting. So that's a model of a 59 Strat, which is something you wouldn't expect to hear from this guitar.
like a setting like a Strat, which would normally have a 5-way switch on it. How does the JTV get around just having a 3-way?
Yeah, good. Very good question. The deal is on this control here, we've got 5 different sort of models of pickups or guitars on each one of these. So T model, we've got 5 different sounds in there.
The next one. Just go straight to Lester.
Yeah, we've got Lester, we've got Special, we've got R-Billy, Semi.
Yeah. It's fine. It'll all make sense.
Should I do that again?
No, it's good. It's good. It's a Christmas video. We're allowed to have fun.
Yes.
Okay. So on each one of these sounds, we've got 5 different types of pickup configuration of 5 different guitars.
Yeah.
As we correctly pointed out, there's 3-way pickup selector switch on there.
Yeah.
But by pressing the tuning pot, this actually accesses. So we'll see there. We've got if I'm on white on the the T model sound. When I press that in, the blue. So that gives me. I thought it was a 5-way switch. It'd be positions 1, 3, and 5, and I get positions 2, 3, and 4 like that. So they're all accessible from the guitar.
Yeah. And you guys can't see on here, but there is a little kind of LED light underneath this control that's lighting up a different colour to tell you what mode. It's probably really much easier to see if you're on stage.
It is, because I have the 59.
You do, don't
and you can see it really, really easily.
Yeah.
So cool. Well, let's just go through some of the sounds then. Let's get some killer sounds.
I'll keep the same thing on the. Let's go back again. So I'll have this 1960 it's Telecaster Custom. Yeah, real twangy. The Strat, which we had before, so.
I've noticed this actually interesting because I noticed that Paul has changed some bits of your playing, and he started doing all these little dyad things as you progress through a lead passage.
So kind of warming up a little bit, yeah. Dyads?
Chords, man.
Dyads in there. Moving on, we have Les Paul sounds. It's a 1958 Les Paul standard.
We both love a bit of Les action, don't we?
Yeah. Elves!
I think the cool thing about this guitar is to go back to what we were talking about with the pickup selector switch before. The Strat model has the 5-way pickup selector switch, which makes a lot of sense to a lot of different people. But by having the 3-way pickup selector switch there, on each of the models like the 58 Les Paul standard, most of those guitars would have a 3-way pickup selector switch. So to a lot of people, the 3-way makes more sense.
Now, if you're an American, what you might want to do is access the translation part at the bottom of YouTube.
Now, is there a Les Paul model in here that has P90s in it?
Oh,
there is in the specials. Yeah, we've got Firebirds, we've got Les Paul Juniors, and we have.
I just wondered how do the Les Paul, the P90?
I've never done that before. Let's have a listen. So
see, I'm special.
This is a bit like chucking a guitar in a bag and throwing it out the window.
Yeah,
putting me on the spot. So that'll be a P90 model. From the Juniors. Switch back to the magnetics. We get the noise from the lights. It's very similar, just a bit more
bass end, I think, on the modelled one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Play that
a bit
again.
more bass, yeah. So that's modelled.
You know,
The thing is, I know what you're going to say.
I know what people will comment on this.
we got.
People will comment, I didn't like it, and the reality is,
No, they won't.
if you didn't know, if we just literally went and played some guitar and said, "Does that sound good?" We'd all go, "Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Les Paul.
Yeah.
Maybe it is a Les Paul.
Yeah,
You know?
the models have a little bit more bass end on them,
Yeah.
but that's a good thing.
It depends on the original guitar that we modelled.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
that's the
of
main
course it does.
thing. Two guitars pulled off the wall going to sound different.
Now, because we've done the big Dream Rig video, which goes through like all the settings, can you? We won't go through them all now, but can you just show some of the tuning ones? Because the tuning things are crazy, and then I think
Yeah.
Rob should have a kind of a go.
God.
yeah, absolutely. So,
And then I think Captain should have a kind of a go.
yeah, there's three we were playing last time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go back to the Strat sound. 59 Strat on the neck pickup. Turn this here and go straight down to drop D. Okay, a whole bunch of other tunings in there, so I can go for the
What's the,
dad
so back on the drop D one as well, because
Yeah.
this will be one of the questions people will always ask. How fast can you kind of chug and the latency not kind of, cause a problem? How fast can you chug?
It's never really caused me any problems. Although you do bring up another interesting point.
Okay.
That there is actually a free update available for all the guitars now, which is worked to version 1.9 for all Variax.
Okay.
And what they've done then is made the update much faster now, because the older update used to take a little bit of time to work between workbenches. It's much faster, but we've also added improved response for muting.
Okay.
For hand muting as well. So
Wow.
so it's kind of improved.
Cool.
And Line 6 are doing that all the time. They're always bringing out updates, and certainly HD 500, DT 25. Those updates have all been free over the last 2 years.
Yeah, no, you're pretty good about that, and you never. I don't think I've ever been aware of Line 6 actually charging for an update. So as they come out, the products are always for free.
Yeah.
So cool, just do that. What can you chug on that song?
I might not have exactly the right sound on to do that.
No, you're
but
right.
I'll
We probably need a higher
go
gain
for the Les
sound,
Paul
don't we?
sound.
Shall I have a chug on it and put a metal sound on it?
Can you get a metal
That's as
sound
fast
on
that's
there?
as fast as I can chug. Yeah. He's got so.
It's completely fine. It tracks.
I was going to say, it doesn't look like there's any.
No,
never-
no,
no.
tracks everything. Yeah, it's great.
Awesome.
Just doesn't sound like anything like as good as when Paul plays it.
Yeah.
We shut his fingers in the door as he.
You're too kind. Far too kind. Far too kind. Do I continue through those?
Yeah.
We also 10 tunings, but
I like the BadCat.
in terms of chugging, I only know how to play one thing in BadCat.
Okay.
I don't really know it very well.
Like
but
Keith Richards
We
thing.
have we have baritone.
Oh, he's-
What's that?
So baritone. So it's like a seven string guitar. So.
And we should also say as well.
Can I just say thank you, Paul, for keeping our AdSense by changing that one note to make it legal, doing it like a boss.
If you're sitting here thinking,
That's deliberate.
oh, it's a bit of a fiddly to kind of change between this tuning and that setting, and don't forget, if you own an HD 500, you can use that as the controller. So the HD 500 can have preset one button just to jump from any tuning and any type of tone in here to another one without you having to fiddle.
Yeah, absolutely, and you can store all those tunings as well into the custom tone thing. So you can actually change tuning with the pedals, or if this works, I just kind of set this up last night. Sorry if this is going to be awkward. You can actually change tuning.
And what with the could do the entire Beatles cover band just by standing, strumming the open strings and changing a three-way toggle switch.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Perfect.
Amazing.
With a pod, 512 different patches in there, you could have 512 different chords, just switch them with your feet.
Wow. So
Don't
I
even
could,
need to
I
learn
could
to
do
play the
half a
guitar.
Rush song then, couldn't I?
So, how much does this retail for?
About
Good
grand,
This is
aren't they?
more question for you guys.
I think they're JTV, the whole range. There's a Strat style one, the Les Paul style one, and like a metal type of Super Strat one, and they all range from about 900 to 1100 pounds, depending on the spec and what finish you want and everything. So, but that's where you have to go to the Andertons website and type in Line 6 JTV, and you'll see. They all come with a nice gig bag, don't you?
They do.
Don't they even?
Absolutely, yeah.
Not that.
A high quality, very high quality gig bag as well.
You can even throw
you
things
can probably
out
throw
the
it out the window.
That's basically. Do you want to have a play, Rob?
Yeah, I'll
Go
look
on.
at that baritone setting. That sounded pretty cool.
Because I think one of the things that it's impossible to get across in a video, but if you go on the forums and stuff, you'll read, or better still, come to Andertons and you'll find out. The whole point of the collaboration with James Tyler was to totally leave behind perhaps some of the criticisms of older generation Line 6 guitars, where the technology was very clever, but the guitar itself wasn't up to much. You could take all the wizardry off this, and this would be a kick-ass guitar by a luthier, an American luthier, who's known for supplying guitars to guys like Mike Landau. They're like, they sell for thousands and thousands of pounds. And this is kind of like, if you like, a sort of a Korean licensed collaborative design.
Well, these are made up world guitars in Korea.
I don't know.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Go on then, Rob.
What I was going to say is, I don't know which way I want to do this, but however, one of the updates enables you to do some very, very cool stuff with an HD 500, in fact the whole Dream Rig.
Yeah.
Get a load of this, okay? I'm going to go back to the I'm going to go to this patch.
That is amazing.
So I can actually, via MIDI, control up to 50 different parameters in here.
Sorry, the tone.
I can add filters.
That is amazing. That is
If
unbelievable.
I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to do vibrato, with the tone control. Or I can
What was that?
interpret and mimic feedback by fading up.
No, that is amazing.
Or the whammy pedal.
Finally, a use for a tone knob. Try it when I'm playing.
How cool is that?
That is awesome. That's absolutely awesome. The people behind the camera going, I want to play with it.
And you can also do some very, very sensible things like that. You can actually blend in a little bit of tremolo, maybe change for a boost for a solo. Actually give yourself a little...
Could it be patched between maybe an acoustic guitar and an electric guitar or something? Or you're not
No,
sure
we
about...
can't- we can't
change
Surely
the
this is
chords.
almost
We
the
can't
ultimate
effect.
Christmas gift for the guy who's got everything and is a guitar player.
Well, except for the fact that the P90 and 3 single coil versions of JTV come out just after Christmas, don't they? I think they're a January 2013 launch. But all the other JTV stuff and the pod and the DT amp that we're playing here, they're all available now. So if you love someone very much, if you love somebody, buy them a JTV.
We should also mention the special offers.
Yes, there is
Very, very
actually
special prices.
This video, if you're watching this before the end of 2012, which means you won't have very long to watch this because this probably won't be up until December sometime. there is a thing called the Line 6 Dream Rig, where if you buy kind of combinations of these things, you get discounts on them, or even if you just buy stuff on their own, isn't there? There are some discounts.
Absolutely.
But it's all on the Andertons website, so you just have to go there, and there you'll find the best deals anywhere in the universe, in Guildford.
And up to £325 off.
Yeah, if you buy all three things, there's over £300 off.
Well, I've been Rob Chapman.
I've been Captain Claus.
And I've just been Paul Hindmarsh.
We wouldn't want you any other way.
Thanks, guys.